Hey everyone, I'm coming in for my week 26 post-op VSG surgery update, and even though I'm super late on my update this week, I wanted to go ahead and do it because I just want to make sure I video and diary all of my journey from week to week. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I had kind of a hectic week and wasn't able to catch up really until this weekend, so I'm just going to do it anyway. So this week was good, but hectic, as I said. So I'm stalling here because my stats are not that exciting, and I wish I had more exciting things to tell you guys about my weight, but you know, it's real life and a lot of people go through this, and I was just thinking about it a lot. Like, I wish I had something to say and my weight had moved, but it hasn't. So my highest weight ever, if you guys have been following me, is 442 pounds. My weight day of surgery was 397 pounds. And my weight that I've been stalled at is right around 320 to 322, somewhere in there. And I've been here for going on 4 weeks. And for the past 6 weeks, I have only dropped 5 pounds for some reason. So basically I call that, I think, or maybe less, maybe like 4 pounds. So really I've been stalled for pretty much 6 weeks. But I did talk to my nutritionist about and sent her my food log. She's the bariatric nutritionist, and she does want me to up my calories and my protein. So especially because I'm working out regularly now, she said, the first thing she said was, are you feeling satisfied with what you're eating, and are you feeling full? And yes, I'm feeling full for sure. I still have pretty good restriction, even though I feel like I can eat a little bit more. It's not much more. So anyway, she wants me to up my calories and up my protein somewhere between 800 and 1,000 at this point, and right now I'm getting 800 or less, and so for calories. And then my protein, she wants me to, I'm getting like almost 60 or right at 60, and she wants me to get between 60 and 80. So I'm almost there, and I think, you know, I've been sticking to 3 meals a day like they ask us to. And also I talked to her a long time ago and added a snack between lunch and dinner. And so I've been keeping that snack really small, but now I think I'm going to make that more of like a meal basically, so that I can up my calories and my protein. So that's my plan, and that's what I've been doing. And so far no big change yet, but you know, I know that I'm still doing the right things and doing what I'm supposed to, and it'll move when it's gonna move. But next week is my 6-month, let's see. Yes, next week, sorry, I'm all screwed up because I'm late on this video. Next week, I will hit my 6-month mark, and I will have my 6-month post-op appointment with my bariatrician. And that's a big deal in my program. I think it is for most people, but at 6 months, we find out what our goal weight will be and what the BMI they want you to get to. And they also kind of tell you if they feel like you're doing a good job, basically, and if they feel like you could be doing more, or what they want you to change. So at this point, my goal has always been in the back of my head. I really wanted to lose 100 pounds by my 6-month appointment, and I think I would have been really close had I not hit this stall. But I'm hoping that, you know, at that appointment, I'm hoping to hit 80, and that would be if I break my stall this week. So I can't really do much about it except ask for advice and go from there. So that'll be interesting to update you guys next week. In addition to updating you on my 6-month appointment and how it went, I'm also going to do progress pictures, and I think they call them a skin flick, if you still do that, and just kind of show you where I'm at. And it hasn't changed a whole lot from my 4-month video where I also did progress pictures, but I'm still going to do it so we can see the changes. So this week, let's see, I haven't done, if you guys watch Amy Eats Plants, she challenged us all to do Thankful Thursday. I haven't done it yet. I'm going to follow her lead and do a Thursday at the last Thursday of every month and do it from there. But I just have been thinking of all these things to be thankful for, and I'm so grateful again for her sticking that out there, to be thinking of these things that we should appreciate in our lives and just spreading positivity. So be looking for that on the last Thursday, which I think is like a week, this coming week. So what else has gone in my life? I went to my first, I'm not a very good orator, guys. I stumble over my words a lot. But anyway, I went to my first support group post-op. And this is not really, usually we have support groups at my hospital, but they call it the Rogue support group, and they do them kind of in different areas around Sacramento. And this one we just started, and it's really close to my house, so that'll be great. But went to my first one, and it was awesome. And even though we didn't really talk about anything specific in this support group, it was still so great to just like get with people that know exactly what you're going through, not just people online, which is great too, but also people in person that you can talk to and see their progress, and they can help you with, you know, if they're before you or after you in their process. It was really good. So I just wanted to challenge you guys to go to support groups if you have some in your area. I hope that your hospital offers that. And there's also some like crazy statistic that those that attend support groups are like some high percentage more likely to succeed and keep the weight off. So, sorry, I'm totally selfie sticking it right now, guys. My hand is cramping. Anyway, so I'd really encourage you guys to go to support groups. It was really awesome, but I know that we all support each other here, which is so great too. I can't even tell you how far it's gotten me just having that. But again, if you can meet some people or go out to lunch with somebody that's in your area, that is awesome, and I encourage it. One more thing that happened to me this week. So my friend does this thing. I've never been to it before, but she puts on a pie party, and basically that means that everybody brings a different pie, and we had all these score sheets, and we scored each other's pies, and there were 20 of us, and I think 18 pies or something like that. It was a lot. And, you know, that sounds like a crazy thing to go to post-op, but one of the reasons that I chose VSG was because I didn't want to, I don't know how to explain this, but I didn't want to have to limit myself for the rest of my life. I still want to participate in things, and I don't want to tell people, no, I can't do that because I had surgery. The whole point, not the whole point, but one of the major points of me having surgery was that I want to be able to do more in my life and not be scared of doing things that are out of my comfort zone. And I can tell you that going to a place where you're going to like indulge in a bunch of stuff like that would kind of be out of my comfort zone, because I don't, I feel like people would judge me. You know, I feel like they would say, oh my gosh, you just eating all that pie, or blah, blah, blah. So I was glad that I said yes. And basically we split the pies into like 20 pieces, and they're super small already. But I obviously could not eat that much. I had one tiny bite of each pie pretty much, but that was also spread out over like an hour and a half. So I was able to try pretty much everything. But again, over an hour and a half, that's probably doable for anybody. But I also like the sweet pies. There were savory pies and sweet pies, and the ones that there was like a shepherd's pie, so I made sure to eat some protein in there. And the other ones I literally was just like taking a little lick to try it. But it was fun, and I'm glad I went and was able to participate and not exclude myself from stuff like that. Anyway, just a side note. So something I've been thinking about this week is, speaking of like screwing up and doing well, and not screwing up and then doing well after surgery, I'm not perfect, and definitely have struggled with a lot of things post-op, and I hope that I never make my journey sound like it's going super well. I don't think I have. It is going well in so many aspects, and I'm so grateful for the success I've had, and I've had very few complications and blah, blah, blah. That's all great. But I also suck at a lot of things, and part of the support group was kind of made me think of this, because everybody has their different things that they're not good at. So I'm just gonna talk to you guys about things that I've done screw ups since surgery. Does that sound good? Mistakes since surgery. That's what I'm going to talk to you guys today about. So these are kind of like some cardinal rules of post-op weight loss people, and things that I have screwed up on. So one of the things is carbonation. You're not supposed to drink carbonation at all post-op. And that was one of the hardest things for me to give up, was Diet Coke. I have not had Diet Coke, but I have had like some sparkling water. I had Martinelli's at Christmas and something else. I feel like I had something else in there. So carbonation was one for me. I haven't been perfect. I've been really, really close to perfect, but not perfect. And I've always worried, and I freaked out. I haven't drank carbonation in a long time, but I always freaked out that it like stretched my stomach, because that's what they say it does. And since I really thought about it, I haven't drank carbonation in a while, but it was bad. Another thing is using straws post-op. I was so good for, I don't know, like 3 months of not using straws. I had this like special cap for my Hydro Flask, and I was all gung-ho about it. But I went back to straws, and I talked to the bariatrician. They're like, some people don't have a problem with them and it's okay, but I get so much more water in when I'm drinking with the straw. Like, that was the only way I could do it, and it hasn't bugged me, but they say sometimes it could inflate your stomach. I don't know, but I use a straw. It's a screw up. You know, one of the other things was not working out, or basically doing the minimum for a good 2 months, maybe more. In between month 2 and month 4, I would say, I basically just like laid back, didn't put much effort in, didn't work out. I was kind of just riding the wave of, what do you even call that? The honeymoon stage. I was just riding it all the way. It was great. I was just dropping weight, and I didn't have to do much. But, you know, even now, even though I'm working out and I'm stalled, it just makes me feel good that I know that I'm doing the right things, and working out could be one of the reasons I am stalled. But knowing that I'm doing the right thing makes me feel like I'm going to have success in the future and can keep the weight off if I make those habits and set those habits. So coasting, I'll call it that. That was a big screw up for me. Drinking caffeine, caffeinated coffee is my like ride or die now. I don't even like coffee, you guys. I never drank coffee until probably this year. My whole life, I never drank coffee. And now I have a cup every day. I would say I have a cup every day. One of the benefits of drinking coffee post-op is that it keeps you regular, which is awesome. Constipation is a real and true thing post-op. Coffee is keeping me regular every day. It like within the hour of drinking it, I'm good to go, and I get my BM in for the day. But it's something they've told you not to do, especially sleevers, because it can cause heartburn, which as you know, I have a problem with heartburn, yet I still drink caffeine. So another screw up. What else here? Sugar. I feel like I introduced sugar back into my life way too early. I didn't have any plans to do it, and I did it. And just eating sugar in general is a no-no post-op for, I would say probably, you know, the doctors tell you not to do it ever or for a long, long time. And I can't remember the first time I had sugar, and obviously I do not have it very much, or hardly ever. But I didn't want to introduce it for long ways down the road after surgery, and I did. So another one of my scripts. Eating carbs regularly. You know, I hesitate putting this one on because I don't think carbs are the enemy necessarily. I think it's true that when you limit them, you're probably going to lose quicker and have a little more success, and your water weight's going to be lower. But it's iffy for me. And my hospital believes the same thing, that you should have a healthy amount of carbs, but on the lower side. So I don't know if that's a real screw up, but it's something I thought about. And also, I wanted to talk about some emotional screw ups real quick. I have been really hard on myself at times, and I think that's a screw up because I compare myself to others. I guess this could be a second one. I'll just talk about it all together. But I can be really hard on myself that I'm not measuring up, that I'm not, I don't know, that I'm not doing as well as other people, that other people at this point have lost more than me and I have so much more to lose. And that's the one that really gets my head spinning, is that I have more to lose than people and I'm not losing as quick as others or whatever it may be. And that one's hard. The mental game is so real and is such a struggle. And most of the time I feel like I'm good at it, but I can be really hard on myself. And I posted something on Instagram. It was a repost from somebody else, but just saying like, you're doing better than you think you are, like give yourself a break kind of thing. And I think that's true. I mean, the things that I'm able to do and the decisions I make now, even though I'm telling you right now about all my freaking screw ups, I still have made so much progress from this old version of me, and it's kind of amazing at times. So just being too hard on myself, I need to give myself a break sometimes. So that is another emotional screw up of mine. So that's all I got, guys. I am excited to come in and next week, which is really like a couple days from now, and show you how I'm doing with my progress and my flabby skin, because it's getting really flabby, guys. And also give you an update from my 6-month appointment. So hope you're all doing well, and I will talk to you guys next time at my 6-month surgiversary update. See you later, guys.